Hey class, it's late on Monday night. I know your assignments are getting ready to go up for week 3. Just wanted to make a quick video and explain a couple of things for Edpuzzle and about your Moodle grades. So I'm going to get right to it. Hope you guys are doing well and able to hang in there with everything. We just finished our Unit 1 test, so if you didn't do so great on it, it's okay. We'll catch up some points later on down the line. So I'm going to go scroll down to week 3. Technically, we're kind of, I don't know, they gave us a short week in week 1, and so we're trying to play catch up. I didn't want to overwhelm you with so much in week 1, so I extended it a few days, and so not quite a week. And so now we are in week 3. Remember, all your assignments are due by Monday, Music Mondays, and then Tuesday we'll start our next week of work due the following Monday. And so week 1 checklist, let me just go through it really quick with you. Watch this video to understand some things about Edpuzzle and about your grades. You need to read to page 80 this week about medieval or the Middle Ages music. Make sure that you skim that well, and then that way you can get through Learn Smart Activity 11. There's just one of them this week. Activity 11 is over all of Middle Ages music. So it's over all of those 21 pages of reading. So make sure that you do Learn Smart Activity number 11, and then you're going to do 5 different Connect assignments. Let me explain the way these are listed. Remember, this is your checklist, and down below I have a second checklist of just your Connect assignments. Now up here I list them. I just say you have 5 listening assignments. Under the Connect assignments section, I write out exactly what the names of them are. So if it's in quotations, that's the name. If it's in parentheses here, that is the composer. You also have questions for each one of these to answer, and each one of them are worth 10 points. Okay, so up here is an overview of your checklist. You have 50 points of listening. You have 20 points of Learn Smart, you have 20 points of quiz, and you have 10 points of Edpuzzle. Now I know that doesn't sound like much, but you can think of it however you want to. Basically, your Learn Smart activity is 20% of your grade this week. Your listening assignments are 50% of your grade. Your reading quiz is 20%, and your Edpuzzle is 10%. It's all very important. If you just leave out one of those things, say you leave out the one worth the least, any of the 10-point things, then you're already at a B for the week. So just put it in perspective. It's 100 points, but each point matters every week. So make sure that you're making an attempt to complete all 100 points every week. You'd be surprised how many of my students actually do, and it really helps them get through the semester and get an A in a course. And especially, do not leave out your Learn Smart activities. Do not just jump to the quiz. Do every listening assignment, and do every Edpuzzle. I've had some students in the past who have done nothing in Edpuzzle, and it's literally dropped their grade like at least a letter grade, if not 2 letter grades. So please do not blow off the Edpuzzle assignments either. They're all super duper important. Oh, I just dated myself. Super duper. Okay, so your Connect assignments this week. Like I was saying, this is the title. These are the titles. These are the composers. Notice not all of them have composers. Some of them we don't know who wrote them because they were written so long ago that we have no record of who that actual person was. So one of the reasons that we start with Middle Ages music is because it's based in Western European time and history, and they were very good at writing stuff down. And so that's one reason that we use the Western European model of music history to teach this course. Then you'll also have a week 3 quiz. All of these things, the Learn Smart and all of the listening, you may do those as many times as you like. You can repeat this and get more practice, and it'll just get more in depth. You can repeat these until you get them to 100%. Your grade is transferred from Connect every Tuesday by me into Moodle. You need to make sure that you're entering Connect through Moodle. That way all of your grades will sync. If you happen to see that there is a grade that you know that you did, that you received no credit for, not 0%, but no credit, I need you to let me know as soon as possible, because there's a problem. And that means that your grades are not syncing properly. So make sure that you go through the Connect website, that you go through the Moodle website to get to the Connect website to do your assignments using this link right here. Always use your Nash email address, and then that way everything is all nice and neat when it goes to syncing everything. All right, I gave instructions last week on how to register for Edpuzzle, so if you missed out on that, you need to go back to week 2 and figure that out. If you're already in Edpuzzle with another class, find out how you can join a class in your already created account. I'm not sure how to do that. And so I know that in my roster of Edpuzzle classes, I still have everything from 2 or 3 years ago. And so if you already have an account, just see how you can join another class and use the link, the code that I gave you last week in week 2. All right, this is important. This week for 10 points, you need to watch the assignment in Edpuzzle called Discovering the Music of the Middle Ages. You need to follow this link to get there. You only have one attempt for this activity or any Edpuzzle activity every week. You need to pay attention to all the content because you only get one opportunity to answer the question. If you have technical difficulties, then I'm going to be able to see that they were technical difficulties. If you just want a better grade, well, the way to do that is next time I assign an Edpuzzle activity to make sure you watch it and that you're paying attention. Take notes if you need to. And just for over the content. This video is under 7 minutes, so it's not going to take you very long. It's not going to require much attention or concentration, but you do need to watch it so that you can answer the question. They could be multiple choice. It could be true, false. It could be just that I ask you, did you watch all of this? And I need you to be truthful. And you'll get points if you're watching it. Okay, so just make sure that you do that. So I'm going to go over to Edpuzzle now. If you've never done anything in Edpuzzle, it's set up a little differently. I'm not going to go over into Connect this week because Edpuzzle is new. I'm going to spend a few minutes in here. As you see, all my classes from a couple of years ago now. So we are in, the name of your class is MUS 110 Online Spring 18. So I'm not quite sure what yours looks like. It's hard for me to tell. But I do know that you need to find an assignment tab. And notice here that this says what's due soon. And then what's upcoming. I think you can find that. And then once I have archived assignments, then I think you're going to be able to get to them in the bottom section where it says archived. And so just keep that in mind for future. All right, so I'm going to go ahead because it's not quite time yet. I'm going to go ahead and go into upcoming. and this is locked, but basically you're going to find a way to play this. I think you can just play this here. You see the range of these dates, and this I'm in an editing mode right now. And so let me go back to fall. This is my last, oh, no, not that one. Fall 2017, MES 110. Okay, that's where I was. All right, so in August, they didn't have this assignment because I've had to change some assignments over. They're not letting me play them anymore. And so literally, I don't think it's going to let me play it because it's past due. I'm going to watch this one as a student. This will come much later in your semester. Okay, so it should come up as a screen like this. Here's your timeline. This video is 7 minutes and 10 seconds long. You need to watch all of this. You may not stop. You may not watch again. If you get to these questions, it'll ask you, what I mean is you can't fast forward. That's what I meant to say. And so literally, once you push play, in order to get to the questions at the end, you have to watch all of it. This, you cannot move this. It's locked. Okay? So, let me mute this real quick. So,
sometimes I don't know which is thicker, your skull or your
so if you're going to answer the questions, which I hope you will, I'll go ahead and pause it. Answer the questions, you have to get to these questions at the end, and there's several of them here. You can't really see them all, and then once you answer the question, you need to press submit. Then it'll ask you if you want to continue, and you push on the button continue, and then it'll get to the next question. Sometimes the questions will be within the content of the video, like at, minute marker 2 minutes 10 seconds, another one at 4 minutes 30 seconds, another one at 6 minutes and 48 seconds, wherever I happen to put the questions. And the video will literally stop and give you an opportunity to answer. Okay? And so that's basically it on Edpuzzle. If you have questions or problems with it, please just let me know. Remember, you only get one attempt on the Edpuzzle. And so best of luck with that. Now, the last thing I want to explain before I'm done with this video, because I'm just about out of time, is let me just explain to you one more time. You're going to have grades in Connect. I'm not sure where you see those grades exactly because I can't view, even as a student, I can't view your results because I don't have any results. So I'm going into student view here, and over here it should say results. You should be able to get in here and find it. I don't have any activities, so I can't really see what mine is. Okay, but you should be able to find it in here. Now, don't panic. If you complete Learn Smart after the due date, it's always going to show up as 0%. And it will transfer to 0%. But if you do it, then I will change it to full credit. So then when you get into Connect, the best way I know to get into grades is to go through my grade portal. And so then you will see what your grades are. Those grades can be changed by me. All of your Edpuzzle grades will go directly into Connect by me. I have to submit them manually. And so no grade is final from Connect, only in Moodle. And so those are the grades to make sure that you check. I hope you have a great week. Enjoy studying medieval music. We're heading into the earliest type of music history that we have. So we'll talk about it soon, I hope. Thanks.